What is fleet management? Fleet management is the process where business uses to manage all fleet and asset information from acquisition through to disposal. Fleet management enables the business to reduce cost, improve efficiency, and ensure compliance across an entire fleet operation. Any organization that needs commercial vehicles to function engages in some form of fleet operations and fleet management. There are 4 primary responsibilities in fleet management. The first one is recording and maintaining accurate data and information on all aspects of the fleet. For instance, fleet managers should be able to find the exact date of a specific truck's last oil change by looking through well-kept records. The second one is assessing, managing, and mitigating all associated risks at every level of the organization, so that it will lower the risk of traffic incidents involving its fleet vehicles. The third responsibility is analyzing recorded data, then extrapolating issues from the data and then recommending solutions. For example, fleet managers should be able to view common routes that their vehicles take and identify alternate routes or travel schedules for decreasing idle times and avoiding heavy traffic patterns. Last but not the least, the fourth responsibility is to establish situational processes and procedures for a variety of scenarios and circumstances that the fleet may encounter. The purpose of the fleet management is to oversee all fleet performance and fleet maintenance to increase productivity and help a business run as smoothly as possible. The aim of the operation will be to control the entire life cycle of commercial vehicles alongside reducing associated risk, improving efficiency, increasing productivity, and ensuring compliance with legislation. Having a grasp of the process required to run a fleet will enable the company to control associated costs, remain competitive in the marketplace, and help to meet the customers' expectations.
Fleet management. Fleet management is the management of commercial motor vehicles such as cars, vans, trucks, specialist forklifts, and trailers. Private vehicles used for work purposes, aviation machinery such as aircraft, ships, rail cars, non-powered assets such as generators, tanks, gearboxes, dumpsters, shipping containers, trailers, excavators, and other equipment that can't run on its own power. There is a list of some main requirements that in fleet management system. First one is hardware requirements. Implementation of fleet management system would require hardware entities for real-time tracking of fleets and driver, which are mobile phones. Any mobile phone with a driver with GPS enabled in it can be used for the real-time tracking of the vehicle and the driver. GPS device. With live GPS tracking systems in the fleet, you can have access to real-time data about vehicle location use, driving speed, and etc. Second is software requirements. These are some software requirements for the implementation of the fleet management system. First one is server. We can use any server for this management like NGINX server, DigitalOcean server. The most recommended one is DigitalOcean server as it is much faster, easy, and cost efficient. The second one is socket connection. It is a central server component that communicates with the tracking units. The third one is RabbitMQ. RabbitMQ is the most used open source message broker software. The fourth one is database. We can use any of these 2 databases for storing the data we collected from the tracking devices of the fleet like PostGIS or PostgreSQ and MySQL. And the fifth one is mapping systems. This whole system is dependent on the web mapping of the data or information that the GPS device provides. For mapping the data, we can use mapping systems like Google Maps and OpenStreetMap.
Fleet has been an early adopter of new technology, starting from 1950s till date, with a multitude of web-enabled services. Some of them are route planning, travel salesman, vehicle routing, pickup and delivery, and location tracking. Route planning serves to arrange different transport orders to tours of a vehicle fleet. Traveling salesman is finding the shortest way of a circular tour. Vehicle routing is an extension of travel salesman in which various vehicles are available at a depot. Pickup and delivery consignments are picked up at one place and transported to their destination. And finally, location tracking helps companies to streamline and control supply chains, move products to the market faster, monitor assets, prevent inventory loss, and track vehicle fleets. Well, to talk about fleet management solutions future, more applications are becoming available on mobile devices that are shaping the ecosystem of fleet management process. The 5 major changes in fleet management in the next years will be to offer more collaboration and mobile capabilities, to become more tightly integrated to other enterprise systems, more business processes will become digital, IoT and connectivity of devices with seamless remote vehicle diagnostics will become more affordable, and smart data and predictive analysis will be key to providing insights on fleet management performance and tools. It is also expected that AI fleet management will shape the future of transportation. In summary, in order to maintain a good return on investment, the implementation of new technology is going to be the best way to mitigate some of the rising costs that are attributed to the future of fleet management.